Welcome back to another episode here on the Craig Collects channel. My name's Craig. It's Tuesday. It's 50-cent coin hunt. We've got 10 rolls of 50-cent pieces. Let's get into it. Ten rolls of 50-cent pieces. Most are Prosegur branded paper. Some are unbranded paper. Let's get into these rolls and see what we find. Alright, this is the definitive design on Australian 50-cent pieces. This is the Commonwealth coat of arms, designed for the coin by Stuart Devlin. This has been the definitive on 50-cent pieces since I introduced in 1966. And unlike other countries, Australia has not changed the definitives. So we'll be looking for commemorative coins as we go through. We'll also be on the lookout for low mintage coins in the years 1973, 1985, 1993, 1997, both the 2019 verse designs, and also 2020. We'll also be on the lookout for coins minted for annual sets only and not for circulation, and those for the years 1986, 1987, 1989, 1990, 1992, and 2013. Ones like this, 2014, can have a crop circle on it, so we are looking out for errors or variations on coins from 2007, 2000 for doubling, 1966, 1979, 1980 for double or single bars, and 2006 and 2010 for potential rotations, and 2014 for crop circles. There's not a lot in this first roll. In fact, there's nothing in this first roll. It's a dud. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to speed the coin hunt up, and I'll bring you back in when I find a commemorative or a key date. So let's hit super fast coin mode. Here's our first commemorative of the day. It is the Brisbane Commonwealth Games coin from 1982. This is Australia's highest minted commemorative coin, 49.6 million of these minted. Here is our first low mintage coin of the hunt. This is the 2019 Jody Clark obverse. Mintage stats, these are on screen. It's a good find for me. Here we go. This is a Northern Territory coin. This is from the 2001 Centenary Federation series, Northern Territory. There were 2.1 million of these minted. We did find this one in last week's hunt, so it's not one we're looking for the book. What we are looking for the book today is the Canberra coat of arms for the ACT, the Norfolk Island coat of arms, South Australia, Tasmania, and Victoria coat of arms, the 1991 25th anniversary of decimal currency coin, and the 2017 Mabo coin. And if you follow Tas Hunter, you'll see that there are plenty of Mabo coins coming out in hunts down in Tasmania. It's just a pity they aren't coming out up here in Brisbane. Here is our second of the Centenary Federation state coat of arms. This is the Queensland coat of arms, which we also found last week. Queensland, 2.3 million of these minted. Both of these coins will go into my wider collection. Unfortunately, neither of them were ones we want for the book. Here is the 2000 Millennium Year coin. This one can have a variation with an incused error on the flag. This one unfortunately does not have it. 16.6 million of those minted. (1977). This is the Silver Jubilee coin celebrating 25 years of the reign of Queen Elizabeth. 25 million of those minted. It's going down the mat. Here goes another 2001 coin. This is another Queensland coin. Alright, this is the 2005 Melbourne Commonwealth Games coin, the secondary student winning design. This has 20.5 million minted, minted to celebrate the 2006 Commonwealth Games. Here's our first of the Commonwealth coat of arms from the Centenary Federation series. Unfortunately, it's pretty grubby, so it won't be one we're keeping. This is the highest minted of the Centenary Federation series, 43.1 million of those minted. Here we go, this is the 1994 International Year of the Families coin. Also pretty grubby on this side. This can have two different varieties, a narrow date and a wide date. This one appears to be a narrow date. Alright, we're halfway through the hunt. We haven't found much yet. Couple of Centenary Federation coins we'll keep, but other than that, not much. We're hoping for a much better second half to the hunt. First time today, we are seeing the 2003 Australian Volunteers coin. This one's in pretty decent condition on this side. A bit rough on this side. This is celebrating volunteers around Australia. 13.9 million of those minted. Here we see the 2019 International Year of Indigenous Languages coin. 2 million of these minted, but unfortunately this one has verdigris or coin cancer, so this one will be going back to the bank as I don't want that anywhere near my collection. First time today, here is the 1998 Bass in Flinders coin, celebrating 200 years of George Bass and Matthew Flinders. Here we see the 2005 60 years of the end of World War II remembrance coin. 26.6 million of these were minted. Here is the 2014 IATIS coin, the Australian Institute for Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander Studies. This is a 3 million mintage coin. This one's a bit grubby, so it's likely to be going back, but a nice find. Here we are. This is the first of the commemorative 50 cent pieces. In fact, the first commemorative coin Australia ever issued. The 1970 Captain Cook coin. There are 16.5 million of those minted. Alright, this leads us on to our last roll. Really hoping for some last roll luck here because we haven't found much at all today, and most of the coins we have found have been grubby. So as always, if you'd like to get in contact with me, there is a link in my bio to my email and to here's another slightly better condition International Year of Indigenous Languages coin, 2 million of those minted. As I said, if you'd like to get in contact with me, there's a link to my email and to my social media channels in the description of the video. 94, that's also a narrow date. If you believe this video deserved a like, appreciate it if you could hit the thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, appreciate it if you could subscribe and hit the notification bell so you know when I upload. This is the 2010 Australia Day coin. Celebrate what's great, Australia Day. Bit poor condition, and there are 11.4 million of those minted. I'd appreciate it if you could share this out with your friends, family, and other coin collectors you know, because I'd like to grow the channel, and I'd appreciate your help in doing that. What's going to happen is, once I finish off this roll, I will head off camera and go through everything again quickly, just to make sure I haven't missed any key dates, any obvious errors, die fills, strike throughs, cuts, etc., or rotations. And then I will come back and let you know what's going on. There we go. Bit of a rubbish hunt, but we are finishing off with a 1973 low minted 50-cent piece. Mintage stats are on screen. It is a lovely way to finish off the hunt. Unfortunately, nothing for the book today and no obvious errors or rotations. So all we've got out of today's hunt is the 2 million mintage 2019 Jody Clark verse, the 4 million mintage 1973 50 cents, and the Queensland and Northern Territory coat of arms. Based on that, I'm going to go with the 1973 low mintage as my star find today, my coin of the day. If you disagree, let me know down in the comments. If you found any great 50-cent coins or 50p's or anything else around the world, let me know in the comments. I'm always interested to know what you've been finding. All it's left to say is I'll be back for another world coin hunt tomorrow. I'll see you then. Bye.